headaches, irritable, miserable. Like I felt awful.
This video is not sponsored.
I stopped drinking coffee 7 years ago. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why. Reason number one. It made me lose my appetite. And I love food. I love eating. So if something's gonna take the joy of food away from me, I don't want that in my life. When I was drinking coffee regularly, I was finding it very difficult to keep weight on my body. So for me, cutting coffee out of the equation was a really good health decision. Reason number two, my food that I did eat would pass through me so quickly. You know that feeling you get when you're about to do a presentation or about to go bungee jumping or about to go talk to someone you like, or if you have to make a phone call and you feel like you have to go poo your pants? Yeah, that's what coffee would do to me. It'd make me feel like I'd have to poo, like maybe give me like nervous poos. Not in my pants, but not this time, but it could happen to anyone. So yeah, coffee made me have to run to the bathroom because my food would go through me so quickly. The liquid poos were not only offensive to my digestion and to my bum, it was also not good for nutrient absorption. When your food goes through your body that quickly, you're not able to suck up all of the minerals and vitamins and everything that your body needs as well if it is going through super fast. Reason number three, insomnia. When I would drink coffee, I found it so difficult to fall asleep. I just felt so amped up that I couldn't fall asleep. And we all know what happens when we don't sleep. It's just a downward spiral. No matter how early in the day I drank the coffee, when it came to bedtime, I could not fall asleep. I would toss and turn. My body would feel tired but amped at the same time. It was a very unpleasant feeling and something that I do not miss at all. Not sleeping definitely wasn't great for my health, definitely wasn't great for my mental health and my functioning capabilities, and definitely at the time was not helpful when I was in school. I was drinking the coffee so that I could study and pay attention in class, but then I wasn't sleeping, so my brain wasn't working. It was just not working out the way I wanted it to. It was like the opposite of what I wanted. The shakes. When I drink coffee, I'm naturally a very energetic person, very amped up. So when I drink coffee, it pushes me over the edge. And then I find myself just being too energetic and it's almost shaking. I found that my hands would be trembling because I had all the jitters. My body was freaking out.
I can't deal with the coffee.
And with that, I felt panicked. So when I drink coffee, I'd feel panicked all the time for no reason. But there was a reason. The reason was the coffee. My body was freaking out.
I can't deal with the coffee.
Which brings me to the next reason. When I drink coffee, I feel my heart is just racing. I'll be sitting still. I won't be exercising, just chilling, sitting down at my desk, sitting in a lecture, and my heart will just be going like this. And it just made me feel like I was being chased by a bear or a serial killer. It was very stressful when nothing stressful was happening. My body was just in fight or flight mode. Mostly the flight mode, not much of a fighter, more so of a flighter. But either way, I felt panicked. I did not like that. And my final reason for quitting coffee was that when I didn't drink it, so when I would try to go a day without it because I was noticing all these negative side effects, I noticed that when I didn't have it, I felt horrible. Headaches, irritable, miserable. I felt awful. Realized wow, I am dependent on the coffee, and the coffee, when I'm drinking it, doesn't make me feel good, so I need to get out of this cycle and just cut it out altogether. And then after I cut it out completely, I've not had it since. It's been 7 years. And honestly, it was a really good decision. If it was maybe one of those things that were a problem, I might have been able to somehow deal with it, but it was just too many negative effects, not enough positive effects. I don't like the taste of coffee. It doesn't make me feel good, doesn't make my body feel good. For me, coffee is like borrowed energy that I have to pay interest on and suffer for later. And the interest is all of the reasons that I talked about in this video. And it's just not worth the price for me. Since I am so sensitive to caffeine, I even try to limit it in general in other ways, because coffee is not the only source of caffeine. I also tried to limit my intake of even dark chocolate, and I don't really drink tea. If I do drink tea, it's definitely decaffeinated herbal tea. I feel the effects that I talked about in this video, but in like a lower to a lesser extent. Listen to your body. Our body is always communicating with us, letting us know, does it like what we're doing? Is this working for us? Is it hurting us? What is your body saying? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I can't deal with the coffee.